Grammar in every language is a pain. I mean, there are so many rules for a sentence construction. I mean, I get that is what makes a sentence, but it is a lot to remember at times. It gets overwhelming. I was, as they all know, because we had started with our N4 grammar, I did not know the fine line between JLPT level 5 and level 4. I was all over the place. I was like, do we have potential verbs? Do we have do we have potential form? Do we have conjecture? What do we have exactly? I was like completely lost at that point. So I tried to prepare for everything. I failed miserably. I could not prepare for anything properly. But again, as I said, JLPT level 5 grammar was easy because it's like it has almost like that level of grammar has almost become instinctive to us because we have been learning for such a long time. So it's like the basics, the ha, the ga, the no, the ni. You know where they are supposed to be. So it's even if you don't remember the rules properly, just by looking at the sentence, you'll be able to place them at their rightful places as per se. So yeah, wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. I am more scared about JLPT level 4 from here on. It's just going to get more difficult because the grammar is getting more complex. So that is something I'm most scared about. This was not as bad as I expected it to be.
So, for particles, I'll just have to say that know the usage as well. That is all I'll have to say, because the more you just keep reading and the more you go through sentence patterns, it really becomes second nature to you. Like you, if you learn a language for a long time, it is bound to happen that you will know which word to place where, right? And there you have your particles, there you have your Hoshi marks as well. So apart from that, to get scored for the Hoshi marks and everything else, I would just say that if you know your vocabulary and your particles and just the arimas, imas, this, and the endings of the sentences, you will have them right. And the options are already given. Just do your job. Just put one word here and there and see which works the best, honestly, because you will have enough speaking practice with the language. So N5 is really going to be a breeze with these questions at least.
Exactly how I had expected it to be. Hard for me, that is. Because because I struggled with particles quite a lot. I have been struggling for a while. For a while, I mean, from the beginning, that is. But yeah, as Namrata San said, it has to do with familiarizing yourself with the sentence structures and how it looks like how a sentence would look like. Like if you can read the complete sentence, you have to if you can notice what is there at the beginning, at the end. Like this is where I went wrong in some places. I kind of skipped. I sometimes you would skip the ending part, and that would actually make my answers wrong. But if you could read the question sentence even properly, then I guess it is easy, because there as you know, like the options are already given. You have to just see which one I don't know, looks best, because by that point, when you sit for the exam, you have some sort of familiarity with the language, right? So that makes it easier. So what I'll say is, like, reading is the most important part here. Like I remember us all three of us were freaking out the previous night. We were like, what do we do? Especially me, I was like, I was given up. I was like, I can't do this. Like I cannot cram in so much knowledge in like one night. Let's just get it over with. So what I did was mostly my personal preparation was reading through, and during the exam, well, it wasn't very hard, I'll say, but it wasn't a breeze either for me. But yeah, it was still pretty good. It was still pretty good.